All right, so it is November 11th. Happy Veterans Day. We are working with percent proportions. Now, if you look at this, you notice each one has PW percent, PW percent, PW percent. There's a reason for that, because each time we are working, we know the very first step is to label our part, whole, and percent. So, number one says, 45 is what percent of 300? Now, here's the deal. It says what percent? Do we have a percent here? Or is it giving us two numbers in order to find the percent? Think that through. I'm not actually going to solve these, but what I am going to do is I'm going to come over here to the side. I'm going to work on number 3 with you just to get you set up. But I'm also going to help you remember, okay, percent proportion. It's two equivalent fractions. That means each has a numerator and each has a denominator. We know we need to put the part over the whole, and the percent is always over 100. So, last night, 175 guests at a hotel called for room service. 255 guests did not call for room service. What percent of the guests did not call for room service? Well, if we're looking at this closely, it already tells us we're looking for the percent. That's what's our unknown. So I'm going to put my question mark there. And we want who did not call for room service. So we had 255 guests who did not call for room service. But if we're looking at this, is 255 those who didn't call the only ones in the hotel? Well, no, there's also the 175 who did call. What that means is that we might need to do some math here to find our whole. We know the 255 who did not call is our part, but we're going to have to add 255 and 175 in order to find our whole. So 255 plus 175, 5 plus 5 is 10, hold the 1, 7 plus 5 is 12, 13, hold the 1, 2, 3, 4. 430 would be our whole. Okay, and I remember, I've talked to you, we cross multiply and divide. And divide by what's left over. Okay, so 255 times 100, that's 25,500. Divide by 430. Now I'm going to let you do that part, but we should have already gone through and labeled 255 as our part, 430 is our whole. We're trying to find the percent. I have set everything up for you so you can solve. Now remember, if you would rather do a strip diagram, you are welcome to do that. I am trying to make sure you know the math, because the math is what will always work. So we have 45 is what percent of 300, and what is 28% of 450. All right, if you have questions, you have your binders, please look at them. This is due tomorrow as soon as you come in the door. So please, please, please get it done. Good luck, y'all.